Hello, my name is Burke Hedges, author of the best-selling book, The Parable of the Pipeline. I open my book with a story about Pablo and Bruno, who take two very different paths in their quest for financial independence. What you're about to see is the delightful animated story of their adventure. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the life-changing lessons in The Parable of the Pipeline.
Far away, in a small village, near a beautiful valley, lived two friends, Pablo and Bruno. They were both young and dreamed of a better life for themselves. They'd often discuss their dreams about how they would become the most successful men in the village. They weren't afraid of hard work, and they searched for opportunities to help realize their goals and achieve their dreams. One day, an opportunity presented itself. The mayor of the village decided to hire two people to bring water from a spring up on the mountain, across the valley, back down to the village. They were to be paid based on the amount of water delivered to the village. Bruno and Pablo enthusiastically got to work. Every day, from morning till evening, they carried buckets to and from the spring. They worked hard, carrying water to the village. In the evening, they'd return home with their day's wages. Bruno was satisfied with his work and the money he earned. He was sure that with this work he could achieve his dreams. Bruno thought that to increase his wages he could use bigger buckets to bring more water each trip. He believed with a larger income, he would soon be able to buy a cow and the house that he dreamed about. Now, Pablo was not satisfied. At the end of the day, his back and hands ached, and he was exhausted. He was looking for an easier way to earn more. One day, an idea occurred to Pablo. He imagined building a pipeline to deliver the water from the mountain spring to the village. With this pipeline, he could get more water to the village without carrying buckets back and forth from the spring to the village. Soon, he got very excited about his idea and began to plan. Pablo, of course, shared his idea with his friend Bruno and asked him to join with him to work on and help build the pipeline. Bruno thought the idea was crazy. All Bruno could think about was what his money could buy today and how to get it quicker. He felt that building a pipeline would slow him down and delay him in achieving his goals. Instead, Bruno got bigger buckets and went more often back and forth fetching water. He was sure that with this method, he could make more money. Pablo decided to build the pipeline on his own. He understood that it would not be easy to build, and it would take time to complete the pipeline. Pablo knew that it could take several years to finish, but he set his mind on his goal. Every day he worked and carried water like before, but on weekends and during his spare time he worked hard to dig in the rocky soil and build his pipeline. In the first month, there was little to show for his work. Bruno and the villagers laughed and teased him. They called him Pablo the Pipeline Man. During this time, Bruno's income doubled. He already bought a cow and a bigger house. His lifestyle changed. He now spent time after work in the bar, enjoying his hard-earned wages from delivering water. What Bruno didn't realize was that his body was starting to stoop from carrying the heavy buckets every day. His face looked worn and his body tired. Soon, he began to carry less and less water due to the wear and tear on his body. Month after month, Pablo worked. Soon a year passed, and then a second year. Finally, Pablo finished his pipeline. He now used his pipeline to deliver water to the village instead of carrying buckets. Pablo was now earning more money than ever before. The water continued flowing to the village, while Pablo wasn't working. While he slept and ate, the water flowed. Pablo was happy and proud of his insight, persistence, and hard work. Now his income flowed as long as the water flowed through his pipeline. The story of Bruno and Pablo is a reflection of life. Their jobs symbolize what most people do to earn money. Bruno gets his money using buckets. He goes back and forth, carrying his buckets from the spring to the village in exchange for money. To increase his income, he either has to go more frequently to the spring or to use larger buckets. It's common in real life to increase our income by working harder. For example, working overtime or getting a second job. We also increase the size of our buckets by accepting a higher paying position, which often includes spending more time on the job. Most of us exchange time for money like Bruno. We know that every person has only 24 hours in the day and that it's not possible to use all our time to work. The most difficult time comes when we can no longer exchange time for money due to age, health, or other reasons. Then, our income stops. Now let's review what Pablo did. Very wisely, Pablo did not exchange all of his time for a limited income, but he used some of his time to build a pipeline. He knew that the pipeline would bring ongoing income as long as the water flowed. An ongoing income that multiplied the time he worked each day. Pablo knew that someday, maybe because of age or health, he would no longer be able to exchange his available time for money. Pablo knew that if he could make his idea of a pipeline work, then he only has to do the hard work of building the pipeline. After the pipeline was completed, Pablo was able to monitor and maintain the flow of water to ensure that his income will continue. Pablo has shown us that to earn an income, we don't always have to directly exchange time for money. There really are better ways. How about you? Are you still like Bruno, who directly exchanges time for money? Or do you want to be like Pablo, building and maintaining a pipeline for ongoing income? If you are interested in the idea of building your own pipeline, contact the person who lent you this presentation. You can start building your pipeline today.
Good afternoon. My name is Proffessionals. Aside the business of advertising, I'm also a member of an investment club. The name of the club is clubPGW, and PGW is made up of professionals from various walks of life. I mean, bankers, oil and gas, real estate experts, name it. And we've all come together with one common goal. That is ensuring that members of the club are able to achieve or attain what we call financial freedom. So join me whilst I run you through this presentation. But I'm sure by the time I'm done, you will be the better judge. Take it or leave it, we all have one thing or the other weighing us down, which of course prevents us from actualizing our dreams. For most people, it could be our active plan, our 9 to 5, or the business we do. And in most cases, this business usually does not give us enough time to think out of the box, to do other creative things. At the same time, it could be that this business or this job we do does not necessarily pay us enough money to ensure that we can actually meet all our needs. And for most of us in the civil service, it's usually the belief or the hope or the promise of a retirement plan that keeps us going. But at times, if we eventually get this retirement plan, this gratuity as we all call it, we're usually too old to do anything with it. So what I say is this: our active plan could actually be what is weighing us down and preventing us from actualizing our dreams. If we look further, we could also agree that our mindset at times could be another reason why. Most of us have preconceptions. We believe because we come from one part of the world or because we have one color, we cannot get to that point that we've always dreamt of. You understand? But that's why we say to us that we need to change our mindset for us to actually get to where we want to get to in life. And for some others, it could be our family background. You know, some of us are born into families where, you know, you have this wonderful idea and you share with your family, you know, expecting them to support you. But unfortunately, the family just tells you, oh, this is impossible. You can never achieve this. Do you think you can ever be the richest man in the world? Do you think it's possible for you to be this, that? You understand? So in most cases, this ends up bringing you down, demoralizing you. And for some other people that even have wonderful families, it could be the issue of burnt hands. We've tried our hands into so many businesses, so many creative ideas and all that. And we usually come out with our hands burnt. So this has given us the mindset that, look, whatever extra we try our hands into, we can never succeed. Then lastly, it's usually a function of one governmental policy or the other. We find ourselves in a society where governmental policies change from time to time. So what we're saying in essence is this: all this could limit us from getting to the other side, from actualizing our dreams. But despite all this, we should understand that we all need one thing, which is what? Financial freedom. And the obvious way to financial freedom is via what? Multiple streams of income. We need to have other sources of income generation to ensure that we're able to meet our diverse needs. That's financial freedom. So, since we all agree that multiple streams of income is the way to financial freedom, what then is financial freedom? Financial freedom is being able to live healthy, choose how you spend your time without regards to cost, ability to afford your desire with passive income without having to work excessively. Generate extra income without you necessarily having to work so hard. Isn't that cool? PGW has actually researched into the richest people in the world, and we found out that the richest people in the world generate 80% of their income via what we call passive income stream. So you need to have for you a structure that ensures that money comes in with ease on a regular basis, whether you're there or not, and you achieve financial freedom. Aside examples, the likes of Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, Bill Gates, Microsoft, Google, Warren Buffett, Richard Branson, all generate what we call passive income, or they have passive income streams that bring in money on a regular basis without them having to necessarily be there or work excessively. So that is why they are financially free. So how then do we cross over? We're determined. We have the right strategy. We have the courage to dare what others are afraid of. How then do we cross over from where we are right now to financial freedom? Welcome to PGW Investment Club, a club with a goal to ensure that every member is financially free with ease. PGW Investment Club is a group of professionals from various fields. We have people in the banking industry, we have some in the oil and gas industry, we have others in the medical industry, we have some in advertising, and also in the financial industry. Name it. We've all come together because we share one common goal. And of course, that is what I told you earlier: achieving financial freedom with ease. We also have a proven system, which of course I'm going to share with you. This system is set up to ensure that, aside being financially free, members also live healthy, are able to recreate leaders, That is, make other people leaders, share opportunity with others. Then aside from this, we also ensure that every member is socially responsible. That is, we're able to affect our immediate environment. PGW has a proven strategy. This strategy is what we call the PGW system. The PGW system is set up for members to ensure safety of our current active income, set for us as income for today, and of course freedom for tomorrow, and inheritance income for our children. The PGW system is also global. It ensures that we have a global stake, and we're not affected by any local governmental policy, i.e., we are globally connected. Then aside from this, the PGW system ensures that members have a stake in what we call economically stable commodities, things people spend money on regularly. No matter how bad the economy is, you will spend money on toothpaste, you will drink water, you will eat food. So those are things, if you focus on, people will definitely spend money on. So what we're saying invariably is this: if you focus on things like this, or economically stable products like this, you can never ever go wrong. And aside from this, the PGW system ensures that every individual is able to create opportunity for others. So you're able to affect so many other people. And aside from this, the PGW system enables you to answer this question: what do you have in your hands that can enrich you? What do you have in your hands that can make you financially free? What you have in your hands is your social capital. What is your social capital? Your social capital is your family, your friends, your colleagues, your fellowship members, people you meet on a daily basis. Everybody connected to you, directly or indirectly, form what we call your social capital. And from research, we found out that leveraging on your social capital can ensure that you smoothly transit to what we call financial freedom. Let me cite an example. Facebook is a wonderful and unique platform. We all connect to Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook. It was an idea he dared. He introduced it to his friends, his family, his colleagues in school. They bought into the idea. It made a lot of sense. They could share information and all that. Then after a while, they shared it with other people. Right now, the whole world is connected to Facebook. Facebook has 1 billion people connected to it. And we all logged on free of charge. How then does Facebook make so much money? Mark Zuckerberg is the youngest billionaire alive. Facebook is even richer than Mark Zuckerberg, who is of course one of the richest human beings living right now. It's simple. You connect to Facebook, I connect to Facebook, we invite our friends to connect to Facebook. So many companies, so many multinationals will pay Facebook so much money just in exchange for access to every one of us connected to Facebook. The same way so many companies, you'll be amazed, are willing to pay you so much money in exchange for your social capital. In exchange for those people you know, the people they know, and the people they know. Through research, PGW has identified a lot of companies that are willing and eager to pay us generously for access to our social capital. What that means is this: they will not give us money in exchange for all those connected to us directly or indirectly. Right now, PGW is into partnership with some of these companies, and of course into talks with others. But I will share with us the most rewarding at the moment. This company, which some of us might know, is the largest manufacturing company in the whole of Asia. This company is a company into every research in various parts of the world: Europe, America, and even Africa. This company is called Longbridge. This is a company that has been in existence for 27 years. This also is a company that is in business in 183 other countries. Large market, isn't it? This is a company that PGW has identified will give us access to a wide range of brand switch products. This is the company certified by USDA. That's one of the biggest regulatory bodies in the world. So of course, we'll guarantee that they have products that are well certified. Then aside from this company, like I said earlier, is into heavy research. So this is a company over time trying to make life better for people. This company is willing to pay us handsomely in exchange for access to our social capital. So simple. These guys pay us to use their products and also refer people to them. Voila. Financial freedom. I'm sure we would like to know some of these products that this company is into. Products we call brand switch products. Brand switch in the terms of products that we spend money on regularly, that we can easily switch from and begin to buy products that we also need but are herbal, organic, and with no side effects. One of them is the Super Clean Sanitary Napkin. The Super Clean Sanitary Napkin is a wonderful sanitary napkin which helps to prevent or fight infection in women. We all are aware that during the monthly cycle of women, the body is supposed to expel unwanted, harmful bacteria and infection from women. But because most of the sanitary napkins we find in our society do not conform with WHO standard, they do not come with a magnetic anion chip that helps to kill this infection and of course flush out or get rid of bacteria for women. Most of our women end up being infertile. It will amaze you that infertility in African women is mostly, in fact, 80% caused by infection. So how then do you want to fight infection? When you use substandard sanitary napkins that can't hold enough liquid, don't have the right number of gel, do not have any magnetic or anion chip which is recommended to help kill or fight this infection. So with our temperature, with the heat and all that, these infections end up reproducing and increasing even after the monthly cycle. And that's why we find a lot of our women having issues with infertility. But aside from this, they also have what we call the panty liner, which helps to fight fibroid and also helps men to fight what we call prostate cancer. Prostate cancer is a fast growing killer amongst men. So we encourage our members to begin to buy and use this kind of products. But aside from all this, we also have the regular toothpaste that we use. But this toothpaste doesn't contain fluoride. It won't erode your teeth. And aside from this is a wonderful herbal toothpaste that also helps to fight toothache, tooth decay, and even issues with your gum and sore throat as well. Then aside from this, they also have a wonderful liquid soap. They have a bamboo soap, very unique, that helps to fight any skin infection, from pimples, acne, rashes, name it, any skin infection. Atro works for arthritis. We also have the cooking pot, which helps you retain the nutrients in whatever meal you're cooking. So even though it's the norm to overcook in this part of the world, you're still guaranteed of having all your nutrients in your food. They also have this wonderful alkaline cup. It's an alkaline cup that helps you increase the alkalinity of the water you store in it. 2, 3, 5 minutes, you're good. And of course we know there's so much acidity in our system, from our caffeine to our carbonated drinks, to alcohol, to nicotine, to even the food that we overcook. So we need something to maintain our body pH. All we need to do is drink water from this alkaline cup, which of course would have increased the alkalinity of the cup, aside from purifying the water. And our body pH is balanced. Our immune system is of course increased. Let me leave the long talk about the products. They've got quite a number of other products, from noodles to furniture to so many things, and go straight to the compensation plan. I know you can't wait to know how much you can earn. Longreach says for you to be a member and of course participate in the earning, all you need to do is become a distributor. Buy products worth a total of 68,000 naira and qualify to be a silver member. that means you're qualified to earn 8% of what your total network generates in terms of performance bonus. If you're able to buy products worth 96,000 naira, you become a gold member and you qualify for 10%. If you are able to buy products worth 260,000, you qualify to be what we call a platinum member. As a platinum member, you're entitled to 12% of what your total network generates. If you're able to buy products worth 460 and above, probably you have a supermarket or you want to open a shop or something, you qualify to earn 12% as well. But aside from this, you're also entitled to what we call 1% of global sales. i.e., this company will give you 1% of what they sell in every country, 183 countries, as your own share. Because why? You are a VIP member. So what we're saying invariably is this: use your money to buy yourself shares in this company, so you become a part owner of this global, fast-growing company. Aside from this company also gives you 10%, which is what we call the development bonus, which of course, by the time you add to your performance bonus, is looking at about 22% already. And what this company says is this: of all your wide social capital, of all the people you might know, all they need is just 3 people. Just get 3 people directly connected to you, and that's all forever. You don't have to worry about, what do I buy every month? No. You don't have to worry about signing up people every month. No. This business is made as easy and as simple as possible. So what we're saying is this: take advantage of this and begin to earn money with ease. Aside from all this, we also have what we call the leadership bonus. This company offers you 10 to 45% of what your network generates, starting from the first to the 12th generation, accordingly. And aside this company also gives you the opportunity to gradually progress from the first leadership level of Diamond 1 to Diamond 7. But note, once you get to Diamond 4, this company will share with you 1% of what they sell all over the world. So on global sales, you're entitled to 1%. You're also a shareholder. So if you had started with 460 as a VIP member, you're getting 1% VIP incentive, which is 1% of global sales, and extra 1%, which is 1% of global sales given to you once you become Diamond 4. When you proceed to Diamond 7, your share of global sale increases to 2.5%. So you can have up to about 3.5% of what this company sells in 183 countries. And note, this company is still expanding. Let me proceed and share with you what more we stand to gain from this company. For those of us that are retailers, that is, people that are into buying and selling, when you go back to make an order, a retail order, this company will give you 21% back in bonus. Let me explain to you. If you buy products worth 100,000, whether you sell these products or not, this company will give you 21,000 naira back as a retail bonus. Is that not very generous? Then aside from all this club, this very unique club, clubPGW, has also gone further to understand deeply how this company operates. And we found out that this company also rewards distributors that have not even gotten to the leadership level via all the regular promos that they organize. Twice in a year, they give out cards to distributors, which is called the promo cards. So whether you qualify to start getting your own share of global sales, which you're expected to use to buy a car, buy a house, or travel, this company will also run a promo where anybody can qualify for a car. But further, aside from all those wonderful benefits, percentages, the trips, your share of global sales, that's the opportunity to be a part owner of the company, we also have done what we call a breakdown. This breakdown helps us understand how much we can start with, how many people we need, and how much we can earn from our first month down to our 8th month. Let me quickly share with you our 8-month target in PGW. This is a breakdown of how much you can start with. Imagine I start this business with 68,000 and I give the club access to my social capital. They come to my office, talk to my colleagues. I get 3 people interested. I meet my demands or the demands of the company. The next thing that happens is, by the end of the month, I'm paid 21,000 plus. I forget about the business. But those 3 people become members of the club and do the same thing that I have done. And by my 2nd month, even though I am no longer interested in the business, I am paid 33,000 naira plus. Wow, from nowhere. By the third month, the 9 people that have joined also get their 3 people because PGW gives them the same support. And at the same time, I am paid for my third month 70,000 plus. By my fourth month, I am earning over 180,000 naira plus. By my fifth month, I'm being paid over 490,000 naira plus. By my sixth month, I'm being paid how much? 1.4 million. By my seventh month, I'm being paid 1.9 million. What did I do? Or what have I done? My first month, I bought products worth 68,000 and introduced my people, all my social capital, to the club. The club spoke to them and just 3 people started the business through me. And by my 7th month, I'm earning 1.9 million. Does that not make a lot of sense? Let me show you with someone else. This other member of the club starts the business with 96,000. He does the same thing, gives the club access to his social capital, and the club gets him just 3 people involved or interested in the business. In his first month, he's paid 23,000. The same process that happened with me happened with this member. And by his second month, he's also paid 38,000. By his third month, he's paid 84,000. By his fourth month, he's paid 222,000 plus. By his fifth month, he's paid over 615,000 naira. By his sixth month, rather, he's paid 1.8 million. His seventh month, 5.4 million. By his 8th month, he's been paid a whopping 9.6 million. What did this guy do? The same thing that I did. Bought products worth 96,000 this time, and of course introduced the business to just 3 people, taking advantage of PGW's support. And look at them, 8 months, 9.6 million. That's a lot. Let's look at the third person. The third and the last person did the same thing, but what he did was he bought products worth 260,000. Introduced the business to, of course, 3 people, and by his first month, he was earning 24,000. By the second month, 43,000. By his 5th month, he was earning 735,000. By his 7th month, he was earning 6.4 million. By his 8th month, he was earning a whopping 19.4 million. Wow, looks like magic. Simple. That's the power of leveraging social capital. Do you want to be a part of this success story? Financial freedom? Come with me and let me show you how to.
No one will give us a golden mine. We have to find it by ourselves. In fact, did you know that you already have one right inside your home? Perhaps you didn't, as you haven't started mining, or maybe you did, but yet to discover the gold mining method. Now, let's discover more about the golden mine. The golden mine in your home. The golden mine is not far away. It is right inside your home, converting the household expenses into household income and turning the network resources into infinite wealth. What do we purchase in our daily household expenses? They are mainly daily necessities, such as household products, skincare products, healthcare products, etc. So is there any way that we can convert these household expenses into income? Here is a concept of golden mine in your home. Take for an example, assuming the family average monthly expenses on household products is 2,000 RMB. If the product cost is 500 RMB, then there is a retail profit of 1,500 RMB from the purchase of the product. We purchase most of our household products from retail shops, and the profit goes to the retailers and the dealers. We get the products, and the retailers get the profit directly from our purchase. As a matter of fact, the manufacturer produced a bottle of shower gel at a cost of 5 RMB and sold it to the provincial dealers at the first-tier agent price of 10 RMB. Then the provincial dealers supply the stock to the municipal dealers at the second-tier agent price of 15 RMB. And the municipal dealers supply the stock to the state dealers at the third-tier agent price of 20 RMB, while the state dealers supply the stock to retail shops at the wholesale price of 25 RMB. And finally, the retailers sell the product to consumers at the retail price of 30 RMB. As such, the customer gets the product, while different tiers of dealers earn their profits. Let's imagine, what if we are the one who earns the profit when we purchase a product rather than those retailers? Isn't this excellent? Definitely. We are converting the household expenses into income. Now the brand new shopping concept emerged. It is the golden mine in your home. We can purchase products as a shopper while earning profit from others' consumption of household products like a dealer. Just imagine, if every family spends thousands of dollars a month on household products, it would add up to a few $1 trillion a year from the consumption of hundreds of millions of households. These are the golden mines awaiting us to exploit. The question is, who has been mining these household gold mines and enjoying the $1 trillion income? They are those dealers and shops of top 500 global companies who excavated gold mine in your home by selling all household items in shops and supermarkets. The question is, why consumers leave all the profits to them? Why don't you keep these profits? By learning and applying the concept of the gold mine at home, you can reposition yourself in order to earn the huge profit like those dealers. How do we convert household expenses into income and earn profit as a dealer? It is simple. What you have to do is change your position in the chain of retail distribution. The traditional retail distribution chain consists of manufacturers, provincial dealers, municipal dealers, state dealers, retailers, you and many other consumers. Everyone in the retail distribution chain is making money except the end user, isn't it? Everyone in the retail distribution chain is mining the gold mine at your home. A huge portion of your income is entering the pocket of others. Since we knew the principle of retail distribution channel is getting outdated, we must find a way to change the status quo by replacing the old way with the new concept of the gold mine at home. We would be able to earn the wealth found in others' profit. Meanwhile, network resources play an important role. Sharing the concept with your relatives, friends, and neighbors, you can help them to earn sales profits from their relatives, friends, and neighbors, and the benefits keep passing. By applying the concept of the gold mine at home, the profit earning cycle is repeating at multiplied speed, reaching the city you live, the country, and the world. Soon and later, you will own a boundary-less supermarket chain. You are making money while grooming, dressing, and taking care of your beauty and health. Meanwhile, you are also making money when others are doing these. This is amazing. Many people of different backgrounds have realized their dream and succeeded through this concept. Now, here comes the opportunity. It is time to change. It is time to put yourself in the picture of making profit. It is time to increase your income and reduce your stress. It is time to seriously consider a low-cost, high-profit business in order to achieve your wonderful life. It is time to learn to convert household expenses into income and network resources into endless wealth. It is time to put the profit into your own pocket. It is time to get more information about the golden mine in your home. It is time to ask questions and listen to answers with an open mind. Now it is the time for you to act. Now, meet the person who shares this video with you. Learn how to discover and excavate the golden mine in your home. The golden mine is awaiting. The success is yours.